Welcome to Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning, where we give real solutions to life's real problems concerning your housing, your money, and your retirement.
And mga success stories po na very inspiring. Even myself, I get inspired with them.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, we like to travel and we go on locations and we see what local people are doing in different real estate markets and how they are keeping it real in those markets.
At sa episode na to, Rob, we're gonna go to one of my favorite cities, Austine, Texas.
It's a beautiful city. And of course, we like to go on location with a little bit of car talk. Let's go for a ride.
Let's go.
Ning, are you ready to see Austine, Texas?
I am ready to see Austine again.
Yeah. So we've been here before.
Yeah, Austine,
and we've
Texas.
brought a lot of people down here to invest and to move, and we want to show what the benefits are, what all the things that they're moving for.
Right. And you know, I can't believe my son moved
Yeah.
here during the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting that I think we wanted to talk about that in a little bit.
Absolutely. In fact, not just your son. I mean, you got
I have family
quite
here.
a clan of
Yeah.
family members here, all taking advantage of life in Texas,
Yeah.
life in Austine, all the things that it has to offer.
But you know what's interesting is now Austine is booming, right? Because of the migration, because of the pandemic.
And the real estate, they got houses compared to California, still pretty good, but it's going up quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to showing real estate prices, real estate opportunities,
Yeah.
and to show how people have actually experienced Austine. Some firsthand accounts of people enjoying
Right.
Austine, Texas.
Yeah.
You got big companies, some from our state,
Yeah.
California, high tech, moving out here, and they're moving for the same reasons individuals are.
Yeah.
So Ning, we're on South Congress, heading towards the Capitol. That's a beautiful Capitol building,
Yeah.
and it's right beyond that is the University of Texas. I really love that area.
And there's a lot of food, you know,
South
restaurants
Congress.
here. Yeah.
Oh my
They're very
gosh,
famous
you
for
could spend
restaurants.
2 months going to all the restaurants.
Yeah.
The eating experience here is just unbelievable. I'm looking forward to barbecue tonight. You
Yeah.
can't get better barbecue than Texas barbecue.
I agree.
Ning, I'm really looking forward to keeping it real in Austine, Texas.
Me too. See y'all.
Hi, my name is Phoebe Aviles. I'm an application engineer and I live in Austine, Texas. I moved from Northern California to here kasi para sa akin, living in Bay Area has gotten quite expensive. So for many months, I've been thinking, what are my other options? And eventually I decided to move my family here in Austine, Texas. We've been living here for a year now and I love it. I personally love exploring the amazing hiking trails with its beautiful views. For such a beautiful city and a booming job market, I think Austine offers an affordable cost of living. My husband and I were able to purchase a single-family home and we're enjoying our new space. Overall, I think it's the best decision we've made. I hope you come visit and enjoy the city yourself.
I just thought of it as a good way for me to just start my investment journey by buying a place here in Austine.
This season on Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning.
I was really praying and praying. Oh, now I'm about to cry. Nag-iisip naman ako ng utangan.
Kasi alam ko sa Pilipinas, hindi ko kayang ibigay sa kanya yun.
My oldest sister passed away. So, that's sweet. I didn't want to talk.
If you have questions about reverse, probably they can help you guys understand.
Well,
what
let's
it
get
is.
them on the payroll.
Sunday afternoons on TFC. Also available on I Want TFC.
having fun in Austine?
Oh yeah, Robert. You know, coming here is always a treat for me because my family is here. You know that, right?
That's true. That's true. And your son's here, and he's part of this new norm that we have in the business world.
I know. It's interesting that he works in LA and living here in Austine.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a terrific story how he can, you know, get the wages of California and take advantage of Austine.
Robert, I'm a proud mama.
No, I know you are. Well, let's listen to a story.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hi, my name is Carlos and I'm a graphic designer.
As a young man, Karlos never liked the idea of credit or having debt.
I just don't like the idea of owing people money or just anyone money in general. And so I remember my mom would always tell me, you should build up your credit, you should build up your credit. Eventually, I realized like in order for you to like gain benefits in the outside world, whether it's like through real estate or just in credit in general, like you can really take advantage of it through it. You need to show like a credit history, right, when you like start renting. And so I didn't have that until I had asked my parents like, hey, can you co-sign it or something? And that was just like, I have to rely on them too much.
Sa kalaunan, nagkaroon ng interes si Karlos sa real estate. Like mother, like son.
It's just one of those things where as you get older, you want to make money with money, right? And so I think real estate was one of those things where it's like very safe for you to invest in. I just thought that real estate in general would be just a good idea to just get it going, especially at a young age.
Nang nangyari ang pandemic, tumigil ang buong mundo. Pero umabante si Karlos sa kanyang mga plano.
Basically, our work started doing work from home stuff. And so that allowed me to like live anywhere I want to be. And so I was kind of by myself in LA at the time, and I just kind of wanted a change of scenery. Suddenly, that my cousin lived in Austine. So I actually lived with my cousin in Austine for a month just to feel out the city. And I really enjoyed it, I really liked it. Where like the economy is really booming here, housing is like going up. And so like I just thought of it as a good way for me to just start my investment journey by buying a place here in Austine. The home that I got was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo out in downtown Austine. You can actually see like the Capitol right there, which is pretty awesome. And it's close to a bunch of different places, like food, nightlife, everything.
Ngayong isa ng homeowner si Karlos, nagbago na ang pananaw nito sa credit.
Starting from a place where I didn't really believe in like credit, where I had to pay everything cash. Now like I use my credit card as much as I can, still respecting the 30% rule. I tell all my friends this too, is like you need to build credit as soon as you can so you can take advantage of what life has to give you.
Ning, I really enjoyed Karlos' story. You got to be very proud.
I am, Robert. And it's funny kasi talagang ayaw niya ng debt, and nung nag-college siya, I've been telling him, you need to build your credit, pero because he doesn't believe on debt, which I respect somewhat, right? Kaya nga lang, because dito sa America, having a good credit is very, very important. And yun nga, firsthand, na-realize niya how important to have a good credit by having debt.
And with him, being independent and needing your cosign to get an apartment in LA, I know that bothered him, and he quickly found a way to correct that.
Right, and I think that it motivated him to build credit quicker, so that he can be, I can be off of the list, and then he will just be by himself, and that really happened so quickly.
And of course, then the pandemic comes along, and everything changed.
Right, so nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, right? So lahat ng yung company nila, they had them work from home. And because he was renting like a very small, like actually a studio in Torrance, California. And so he felt like so alone in that tiny apartment. He said, Mom, I wanted to spend a month in Austine. I just want to spend time with my cousin, Josh. So it's funny, Rob, because when he went back to LA, the first thing that he told me is, he said, Mom, I think I want to live in Austine.
And because Karlos is independent, right, he's already taking steps to move out here, even before his company had a new policy in place that allowed people to work anywhere in the country, right? Now, he's based in LA, but he can live anywhere in the country. I do remember he called his mom again to get advice, right? To, how to execute out here with finding a place.
Right.
getting qualified, actually purchasing a unit.
Yeah.
And you were right there beside him to
I know.
help
Don't make
him
me
do.
cry, Robert,
No, I know.
because I mean, I'm so proud of him, very proud. Because when I pre-qualified him, he were able to maintain from college to now. He were able to maintain very good credit, and truly still no debt, but was able to build credit. And then he were able to save money too, So all along, I thought he doesn't have any interest in investing in real estate, but for some reason, all of a sudden he just told me, I'm ready.
It's a great example
Right.
of this new norm,
Yeah.
working from home and taking advantage of certain areas. No state income tax here. It works good for Karlos.
Yeah, actually na-feel niya agad yung benefit ng no income tax.
Yeah.
Kasi yung kanyang income is more than what it was before when he lives in California. I think it's also good na naintindihan din niya na when you own a property, that's the best tax write-up that we can have in our tax return. Kasi nga, the interest payment and the property taxes is tax deductible, kaya nalilesen yung iyong income tax.
He's just a great example for other people that have the same sort of, opportunities.
Right.
And there are a lot of them. There's millions of them.
Obviously, si Karlos, very independent kid, and pero hindi naman lahat ng young professional is talaga namang parang maybe not financially ready. Pero there's a lot of ways because during the pandemic, we helped a lot of young professionals like Karlos.
Everyone comes with a different financial sort of background, right? We can help them if they don't have credit,
Yeah.
bad credit.
Yes. Even a down payment, yeah.
Even down payment.
Down payment assistance. Here in Austine, there is down payment assistance, Rob.
Don't think there's things that can hold you back and this cannot be your dream.
Yeah.
Because it can be.
Yeah, this is the new norm. Young professionals be out there and try to explore the opportunity. I think there's a lot of opportunity because of the new norm.
Yeah.
You can basically live anywhere and take advantage of the beauty of real estate
Absolutely.
investing.
So give us a call if you want to explore some ways to take advantage of Austin, buy in California, buy
Anywhere.
Arizona, wherever
Yeah.
you want to be. Give us a call. Ning, we're still in Austin,
Yes.
and we're here with Audrey Smith.
Hi.
Audrey assisted with us to help your son Karlos buy a beautiful condo downtown.
Thank you.
Audrey did a great job.
She
Thank
did
you
a
for helping.
fantastic job.
Yeah.
And we've asked her to show us some listings,
Yes.
right, in the Austin area
Yeah.
that are interesting,
Yeah.
right? So
Say
the
the
people in
least.
California or all over the country can see what kind of value you can get in Austin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so just quickly, I noticed that this is two houses, right? Probably been subdivided.
Correct.
And there's a unit in back and
Yeah.
there's a unit in front. So can you explain exactly what's going on in this neighborhood?
Yeah, so we are currently in the 78745. This is one of the most popular zip codes in Austin. It's really great because it has large lots that are able to be subdivided like you were bringing up. So this is a really great investment opportunity because you are so close to downtown. You are able to build relatively large homes, and it's also very affordable for investors to buy or for the first-time home buyer to buy a lot and build their own.
So in
Yeah.
this particular example, you're saying this is brand new construction.
It is, yes.
And
This
this
is
used to-
2021.
2021. And so this used to be like an older home like we see around the area.
Yes.
They bought it, tore it down, right?
Yes.
Built a front unit, subdivided, and built the second unit in back.
Yep, that's about right.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a fantastic deal.
Based on your experience, I mean, how soon can a for sale home be sold?
Oh,
Can be
you
in
mean
the
like how
market.
quickly is the market
Yeah,
moving?
right,
Yeah,
mhm.
so as of right now, the average days on market, I want to say, is around 2 weeks.
Wow.
my goodness.
Obviously, that's pretty quick, right? I
Yeah.
mean, there are still going to be homes that have been sitting for a little bit longer, but, it's hard to find something that's been on the market for longer than maybe 30 to 40 days, and that's a long time here in Austin. The market's moving so quickly that, a house can be gone within 2 days of being on the market, and sometimes it doesn't even make it to the market.
So Audrey, if you'd show us and describe the two units and their prices.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. So once again, these are on Mount Vernon Drive. Both of these are going to be 2 stories. So for the most part, you're going to see the primary bedroom and really all the bedrooms on the top floor. So you have a nice wide open bottom floor for entertaining. Both of these homes are going to obviously be very updated with the trends. So since they are built in 2021, so you've got white oak floors, you've got a nice bright open kitchen with modern finishes. Both are very unique in the tile and the designs in the kitchens, which is obviously really fun right now. You've got white walls, nice updated new windows, a lot of natural lights. And Unit A is going to be $895,000, and that is for 1920 square feet on a nice sized lot in a wonderful neighborhood of Austin. And then we've also got our second unit, Unit B. That one is going to be a little bit smaller. That one is actually only $625,000 for 1,100 square feet. So it is a little bit smaller, but you know, still a very nice size. And again, we're in a very popular zip code.
Yeah.
And did you say how many minutes from here to Austin downtown?
To downtown Austin, depending on the traffic, you'll probably get there in about 15 minutes.
That's great.
And it's like what, 5 miles away?
Yeah, exactly.
Audrey, we certainly want to thank you for spending time with us today and showing us these 2 listings.
Of course, yeah, it's been awesome telling you guys a little bit about the market. And you know, if you guys have any other family that needs to, you know, get an investment property out here, or if any of you guys at home would like to come see Austin, I would love to show you around.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Audrey.
Thank you.
So much.
You're so welcome.
Hey y'all, my name is Evelyn Rodriguez, and I'm originally from the Southern California area. I've been in Texas now about 6 years, and I moved out here with an employer after I graduated from Cal State Long Beach. And I love it. It's probably the best decision I've ever made for our quality of life. Everything in Texas is just a little bit easier. You get taxed a little bit less. Your homes are a little bit larger. You can afford to work a little bit less and spend more time with your family, which that's what it's all about, right? Is spending time with the people that you love. Some of our favorite things to do in Texas are, I love the drive-through safaris, and I also love checking out caverns. Those are always fun to go exploring.
I went home, told my mom, hey, you know, I gotta have to leave my son and finish school, and after school, I take him back.
This season on Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning.
I was really praying and praying. Oh, now I'm about to cry. Nag-iisip naman ako ng utangan.
Kasi alam ko sa Pilipinas, hindi ko kayang ibigay sa kanya yun.
My oldest sister passed away. So, that's why I didn't want to talk.
If you have questions about reverse, probably they can help you guys understand.
Well, let's get them on the payroll.
Sunday afternoons on TFC. Also available on I Want TFC.
Ning, we've been touring Austin. It's been a great time. We had a great lunch. We're taking a little breather here. We're near the Google building over here.
Right.
Shoal Creek, little beautiful spot downtown. But you know, we're here to help people too.
Yes.
And we have a young lady named Crystal who came to us, and
Yeah.
she's asking for our help.
We met her, yes. Let's see, Robert, kung paano natin matutulungan si Crystal. So pakinggan po natin ang kanyang istorya.
2016 nang binigyan ng pagkakataon si Crystal na makapagtrabaho at makapag-aral sa Amerika. Pagkaraan ng 1 taon, nabiyayaan ito ng kanyang munting sanggol. Mula noon, nagbago na ang palakad ng kanyang buhay sa Amerika.
So after 2 years of raising my son, I have to make a tough decision na iuwi ko siya sa Pilipinas with my parents because I don't have nobody to take care of my son. I work 12 hours every day and just to pay babysit, and I have to ask around, hey, can you take care of my son, this and this. And it was hard because I couldn't get my own apartment because I had an eviction.
Lubhang masakit man para kay Crystal, napilitan siyang dalhin ang kanyang anak sa Pilipinas at pansamantala munang iwanan ito sa kanyang mga magulang.
It was a tough decision. I went home, told my mom, hey, you know, I gotta have to leave my son and finish school, and after school, I take him back. So right now, I have 2 jobs. Right now, my financial situation is, I would say it's not that nice. Because of the eviction, it went down to 4, and then I worked myself up, paid all my credit.
Palaban si Crystal at kailanmay hindi siya susuko. Humuhugot ito ng lakas sa pangarap na balang araw, magsasama muli sila ng kanyang anak.
My dreams is to finish school, be a nurse, work at a hospital, or work at a home care, and bring my son back and have a house. Rob and Ning, how would you help me rebuild my credit? How long would it take? And what would I do to get a house and for me to be able to bring my son home?
You've helped a lot of people with credit, right? What are some of the suggestions you might have for her?
She works really, really hard. Gusto niya pong ibalik yung anak niya na iniwan niya sa Philippines since 2018. And ang gusto niya po sanang gawin is to be able to stabilize herself, you know, and para po makabili siya ng bahay para mabalik niya yung anak niya dito. She's doing 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And on top of that, nag-aaral po siya na maging nurse. 3 pala yung job niya kasi nag-u-Uber din po siya. Just to keep up with expenses.
Yeah.
And because of that, so ultimately ang goal niya po is to fix her credit at saka makabili siya ng bahay. So I actually, you know, when I talked to her, Rob, ang pinaka main concern niya po is yung eviction na nangyari sa kanya, right? Because I think she tried to rent recently, pero na-disqualify pa din siya because of that eviction.
Yeah, evictions are not the easiest thing to get off your credit, but they can be done.
Yes.
We've helped a lot of people with evictions, right? Even bankruptcy.
Yes. Like what you said, Rob, we've done it multiple times na kung magko-concentrate lang tayo on how we can fix our credit, it can be fixed in 3 months.
Yeah. As quickly as 3 months.
Yes, as quickly as 3 months.
Some of the issues can take a little bit longer, as we know,
Yes.
right? But we have over a 90-day period helped so many people with their credit.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we're thinking, talagang what we need to do first is to be able to pull the credit report, and then from there, you know, we can do credit repair first. Kasi dun sa credit repair, meron yung mga proseso, and we have a lot of clients na within 90-day period,
Quick results.
nare-resolve yung kanilang mga credit, yung bad credits, o yung tinatawag nating derogatories.
And so the first step would be to pull her credit,
Yes.
get the scores, the derogatories, find out how much she's in debt,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then from that point, determine how best to deal with the outstanding balances.
Right. Yeah.
And also what steps to take to get derogatory offer credit.
Yeah, and by the way, you know, maraming mga client ang they think na bad credit sila, but when you pull the credit, it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
it's better than they think.
Exactly. So I'm hoping na ganun po si Crystal ang mangyayari sa kanya. And then, you know, making sure na on track siya sa pagbabayad ng kanyang mga bills, and that's basically how it will start.
Yeah.
Right?
And she wants to own a home here in Austine, Texas.
Income-wise, I don't think she has a problem.
No, as a nurse, she won't
right?
have any
She's
problems.
making herself better by taking the nursing
absolutely.
course. So, papataas pa yung income niya. So, talagang we just really need to
Yeah.
work on dun sa kanya pong credit.
Crystal, rest assured, we're here to help you. We're going to get you through this as quickly as possible.
Yeah. And hopefully, mag-guest din natin siya ulit, you know, with a success story.
Yeah, absolutely.
And meet the son.
Yes.
I would
yes.
love to see that.
Ning, as usual, Austine was a terrific place to go to. You know, and I wish we had more time to share another story.
Yeah.
It's a great story, too.
But I'm sure, you know, we will be able to show that soon.
Yeah, and it's a special story. It actually made you cry.
I know, because it's about my family, but I'm sure it will inspire, you know, the viewers. And abangan niyo po iyon. It's a really nice story.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll enjoy it. If you have questions, give us a call at 888-860-9530, or you can visit us online.
Or go to our website po and schedule yourself for a free consultation with either Robert or Ning, or visit our Facebook page, Get Real with Rob and Ning.
That's right. And don't forget to join us again next week for Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning.
See you soon.
This season on Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning.
I was really praying and praying. Oh, and I'm about to cry. Nag-iisip naman ako ng utangan.
Kasi alam ko sa Pilipinas, hindi ko kayang ibigay sa kanya yun.
My oldest sister passed away. So, that's why I didn't want to talk about it.
If you have questions about reverse, probably they can help you guys understand.
Well, let's get them on the payroll.
Sunday afternoons on TFC. Also available on I Want TFC.